A Fox News alert on the heated battle between a Nevada rancher and the federal government over grazing rights. Federal agents deciding to call off efforts to seize the cattle rancher's herd after a very tense standoff. Welcome to a brand new hour inside of America's News headquarters. I'm Arthel Neville.
And I'm Greg Jarrett. Thanks for being with us. Well, certainly a roller coaster chain of events as protesters who supported the rancher blocked a section of this interstate earlier today, and some of them even brought guns. William Lajeunesse joins us now live from Nevada. William?
Well, Greg, as Arthel said, some tense moments today in this dispute. A standoff. 36 police and SWAT on one side of a highway, 200 to 300 protesters on the other, blocking Interstate 15. Armed, they refused to leave unless feds would release cattle that belonged to Clive Bundy. Tensions high. Some of the protesters stormed the BLM gate unsuccessfully. They negotiated, sat down. The BLM has agreed to release 200 to 400 cattle. By almost any account, a misjudgment on the federal government's part. Last night, there was no sign of them backing down on a conference call. They had seized 400 cattle. They had destroyed fences, corrals, and water tanks on federal land. They said as a last resort, because they said Bundy had for 20 years grazed cattle illegally on land that is now dedicated to an endangered desert tortoise. They had no choice. They thought Bundy did not have the resources to fight. They misjudged the response of a sympathetic rural America, so-called patriots and armed militia who adopted his fight as theirs. They said they believed, many of these individuals we talked to, that government was over-regulating their business, interfering with their way of life. They also misjudged the terrain. The cattle they got was the low-hanging fruit down on the river. Up in the highlands, the mountains, and the canyons, much more difficult. They had 7 days, 8 helicopters, and the numbers were dwindling. Also trying to secure 600,000 acres of manpower, that was draining. Finally, you had those free speech zone. Those didn't work. They went down after 1 day. Many, however, see Bundy as this freeloader, this outlaw who is basically putting his cattle on federal land and not paying for it. Others, of course, see him as a folk hero, the last rancher in Clark County. 52 others had folded. They are out. He is the last guy. He would not give up, not abandon this way of life. At this point in time, the BLM says, hey, we're going to try to negotiate this through administrative and through the judicial branches. And again, those cattle should be released, Greg and Arthel, in the next hour or so. Back to you.
William, thanks very much.
All right, let's talk politics.